Hello everybody, and welcome back to a first of the co-op catch-ups, or No Man's Planet. You guys are probably wondering who on earth this handsome gent is. This is Gamerbod. Hello mate.
Nomans, great
Hello.
to be here.
Yes.
Great to reconnect.
We've got Nomans on a piece of card so I don't get named on an hourly basis.
We've known each other for a long time since we were kids.
Yeah.
And there was a hiatus where, I moved away for a while and we sort
Yeah.
of reconnected 10, 15 years later.
Yeah, it's been 15 years.
You have, yes, it has been, I would say so. You have rebranded as someone completely different, so
Nomans.
I've written it down on this piece of paper because when you've been calling someone the same name for 40-something years, it's very hard to reprogram. So I'm going to try and remember not to call him by his real name.
And it's going to get really confusing because we've got camera number 1, camera number 2, and we've got camera number 3.
Yeah.
And some of this is going to come together and some of it's not, so we'll see how it goes. What on earth are we doing with the podcast?
Well, I think it's going to be a little bit of gaming. It's going to be some movies. It's going to be some reviews. It's going to be some nostalgia. Us catching up on a few things. I've got a few stories from my childhood I want to share with a few people, just to surprise them, see if you remember them.
And we're going to do some. I've been watching movies well all my life, but I've started doing this limitless thing with Odeon, so I go once a week, and we went and watched June Part 2. So that's definitely part of it for this week.
Absolutely, yes.
Because I loved it.
Yeah.
But you've got lots to talk about.
No spoilers.
But for now, we're going to play some computer games, and you guys can just watch us get angry as I realise how senile and crap I am at gaming.
Yeah, hand-eye coordination is not what it used to be, so that hopefully will be part of the entertainment.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd throw us straight in with Streets of Rage 4, which is an absolutely fantastic game, on the highest setting that we haven't really played ever before.
Yeah.
We'll just throw us straight into the deep end.
Yeah, and we don't have any of the recording for you guys, so you just get to see us being terrible. I'm Fat Axel, apparently.
And I'm extremely bronzed Adam. Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Do you want me to record this on here as well? Do you want me to press
You can do, yeah.
camera recorder?
Yeah, do you want to try and do it?
All right, let's see
I'm
what
going to
happens.
be munching popcorn for that.
Screenshot, save, start new recording. Just
Perfect.
Just like that.
Are you going to do the reading?
10 years have passed since the fall of Mr. X and his syndicate. The city has been at peace until now.
Maybe
A new
not.
crime... Right, okay, skipping past this. Anyway, I think the long and the short of it is punch people in the face repeatedly.
And
you
do
can
you,
get them as well.
can you still get the roast ham?
You can definitely get turkey.
We're going to have a bit of volume.
We're going to definitely need some volume here. We need to talk to our audio guy. Alright, so this is Mania Plus, so there will be quite a few bad guys.
Okay, so just keep on... Okay, it's button mashing. Okay.
Like you, yeah, supercharged, on steroids, button mashing.
Okay, I can... Can I hurt you?
No, turn that off, because I know you want to just This is co-op, the co-op catch-up.
Oh.
So they're coming thick and fast, and I've never made it past this first
I
level.
like this, to be honest. I tell you what, it does make me realise I need to get a new TV. Because this... How do you pick things up? Oh.
Circle.
Well, I tried to pick up a bit of pizza and I knee-butted someone in the face.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Well, just like a nice Friday night out. So when we were doing this the
This
other
does
day...
look a bit like Maidstone.
It
Anyway.
does. When we did this last time, everyone basically said to me afterwards, "Wow, you really are posh." I said, "What do you mean?" They said, "He's made you posher."
Absolutely. I'm here to...
And I said, "Posherer? Posherer? What do you mean?" But so, why Gamerbod?
Gamerbod. Why Gamerbod? Well, being a lifelong video games fan, we were there at the start when we had our Amiga 500s, our Ataris, our Commodore 64s, and our Spectrum ZX whatevers. And so gaming has been a big part of life. And then Gamerbod, I don't know, you get to a certain time of life when perhaps you're not quite as supple as you once were.
I don't know what you mean. I'm an
So-
Adonis at the moment.
Present company accepted. So yes, that is my alter ego now that has just been born, and I'm going to have to try and get used to this. Nomans.
Yes. Do you know the reason for Nomads?
I need you to tell me about Nomans, because I played No Man's Sky. Any relation?
Yeah. So I got to meet a guy called Sean Murray back in my recruitment days, and he was a mathematics nerd, and he wanted to come up with like a new computer game.
Yeah.
Something a bit different. And I went up and go and meet him down in Brighton, and he basically said, "Well, we've got this contract with PlayStation, and it's going to be sort of based on the Isaac Asimov type stuff. The iRobot
Yes.
book writer."
Yeah.
Isaac Asimov? Yes.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a real name.
We'll Google it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll Google it afterwards. Yeah, it's fine. And basically, he's the guy who came up with No Man's Sky, and he was explaining to me the whole thing. It was going to be sort of like 1950s retro colours and all the sci-fi comic stuff that I loved as a kid. And I thought, I could really get behind this.
Yeah.
Not that I was around in the 1950s, just to clarify. And piece of candy. And so great, perfect. So I registered No Man's Planet on every social media platform, and I did absolutely everything I could come up with for our website. So I've got nomansplanet.co.uk, blatant plug.
Yeah.
Did the whole thing, and turned out absolutely hated the game. I hear it's now amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't have patience.
It started very badly.
I think it was they had so many problems. They got like
it was just too ambitious to begin with, and they launched it too early, I think.
Yeah, they had this massive flood. Like I think a month before they were meant to launch, and they basically wiped out all their servers and all their work. And
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah,
that's catastrophic.
Yeah, it was this has all gone wrong. I'm just going to eat all the food.
Have a bucket of chicken. Right. There you go. Treat yourself.
If anyone doesn't know that, I'm winning massively.
Massively.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead.
I mean, you've got double my score.
Watch out for that car. Oh God. Yes, but I have played this before. Don't worry about it.
I'm just tapping punch over and over. I assume. Oh,
nice. I think you may have hit triangle and circle there.
I got invincible. He's got an invincible.
Because I think No Man's was one of those moments. No Man's Sky was one of those games where I realised actually we're in a new age where you can launch a game. It's a living, breathing thing, and it can be improved and updated the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, if you've messed it up, it was a bit like Cyberpunk, which was another disaster, and has become a much better game as well.
Yeah, I've still not played that yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's time consuming. I don't have as much time as I used to, and I wish I did. I am dead, even though I had a better score. I'm now dead and gone, so you are going to just carry the torch for us.
Pro gamer! Hang back, get no points, eat all the food, don't let anybody else have it, take on the bad guys.
I was there to protect you.
Own.
Watch out for that. Okay,
yeah, that was. You're just going to put your controller down now. Yeah,
just throw it over there. I was busy protecting you.
Who?
Oh, there we go.
Edit.
There's got to be a penalty every time I do it.
Yep.
That was because I was protecting you, No Man's.
Thank you. I died because you used my name.
There you go. So we didn't make it to the end, and we were reporting. There you go.
That's beautiful. That's good. It takes me back. But that's what I was sort of talking. I'm going to try not to do this like last crotch shot for the entire time, and then everybody said it looked like I was just going to be cuddling you for the whole recording.
Crotch shots.
Yeah, so look, something I wanted to try and run through was like the old retro games that are sort of being rejigged and coming back out now.
Yeah.
And we've been doing like the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So Fallout, I don't know if you ever played it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so they've got the movies coming out.
I love Fallout.
This is not a movie, the TV series.
I did actually, yes, I heard of this.
Looks
is there a good trailer?
There's a good trailer, so we'll look at that later.
Okay.
There's also another one.
Excellent, another one. There you go. It's not just me having the senior moments either.
No, we'll come back to it later. But
give me any clues. Any clues?
No, there was another one that was there in my head, and I thought that'd be cracking. It's really interesting.
Because we did Borderlands.
Borderlands was good.
What else has happened? Is this a TV show or is it going to be a movie?
I think it's a movie. Film.
Right, okay.
I genuinely can't remember. We'll look at it later.
Fine.
We'll look
at
it later.
I'll figure it out. It's on the internet.
That looked good though.
On the internet.
I genuinely like the look of that.
All right.
For Fallout, but there's a bunch of new stuff all coming out together. I can't remember what it is.
A big bunch of stuff you can't remember. Is that memorable?
Yeah.
Wow,
but also the Shogun, which is nothing to do with computer games.
Yeah.
But I love all the Orient sort of side of stuff. And it looks like it's an old school, almost like the geisha sort of side of it.
Right.
Like it's a proper old Japan samurai Shogun type stuff.
I watched the first 10 minutes of it yesterday. I'm intrigued. I will definitely continue watching it.
The show?
The show on Disney.
Oh,
yes, I did.
So you're ahead of me on that.
Only by 10 minutes.
I haven't even seen the trailer.
I didn't cheat on you. It was only 10 minutes.
Okay, so we can still watch the trailer, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. Because I didn't see the trailer. I just saw it was on Disney and thought, right, I'm going to see what the fuss is about.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah, you can still say that.
Do you want to play some more games for a bit?
Yeah, I think we should. Absolutely.
The other one that I was going to say, there's a couple of games on there at the moment. So they've remade Gauntlet, which
Yeah.
I remember. That was one from my childhood.
Yes.
That was the one where
Our childhood, same generation, honestly. You know.
clearly I may look like a middle-aged man, but
I think unfortunately we both.
actually, what are you? Three months older than me?
Younger.
Younger
Oh,
than me.
August 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're
Happened
almost a
fast.
full year younger than me, aren't you?
There you go. Yeah, one of the youngest, and you're one of the youngest.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, because you're.
What date is your birthday?
I try not to put that. I mean, you've told everyone it's August 1st.
I didn't say the year.
You've also told them you live in Maidstone. You've given them my name.
I didn't say we lived in Maidstone, but we may have gone there when we were young. And I've given your name away. This is not going very well.
Fine. So
We're being
blocking.
hacked and cloned right now. We'll play some Borderlands, or It Takes Two, one of the best cooperative games you could ever buy.
Okay. Takes two.
It's about a married couple who are going through a divorce. So,
I'm the man. I'm the man.
I knew you were going to say that straight away. That's absolutely fine. I'm fine being the woman. If anything, I want to be the woman. Okay?
This isn't helping. I'm just trying to check how much crotch. No, it's fine. Just checking I'm not like just full crotch.
Last time there was a lot of crotch.
Last time I basically laid down to the camera. This is our first one of these, so
I
this
feel like we
is
should
going to be weird.
pixelate our crotches.
Maybe.
Or does that make it worse?
I think
That
that'd
might
be
make it worse.
Well, because I tried to pixelate the beer, so I had a bottle of beer on the last video.
Yes.
I tried to pixelate it, so all it kept on doing was doing that. I was like, this was so much worse. So I just left the bottle in. I realised I didn't actually drink out of it once.
Right, press X. Here we go. We're going to do this.
Okay.
And then new game.
Okay.
But there's going to be a cutscene and everything. We're going to skip through that. It's fine. Here we go. Right. Yes. Weird premise for a game. Couple going through some issues.
Oh.
Divorce. Daughter caught in the middle sort of thing. She uses this curse in this love book or something to shrink them down to small people, and they have to go through a series of trials to try and get back to her. And by the end let's face it, sorry it's a spoiler, they rekindle their relationship as a result of working together, because it takes two, you see.
See this lot. Anybody that's sort of followed me on Twitter and stuff like that, they've all had me playing like horror games,
Right.
And it would not have worked out well for them. So the last weird one that I had to play was.
We have to work together already on skipping the
hold-
cutscenes.
Thank you.
Do you see that?
You hold the button. Thank you.
Right, I'll be May. You can
Okay.
be Cody. So you're usually playing horror games. Well, this is a
No,
bit of
I
a
don't
departure.
play horror games. I cannot stand horror games. I hate all things about horror
okay.
games.
We should definitely do some horror games.
They've got one called. I think it's called Hide and Seek or something. And
Hold down circle. You can see, you get the sense of the cooperation already. Even having a co-op on skipping stuff.
yeah, and you plot. I think there was a VR one. You play a small child during a home invasion.
Right.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin basically.
This sounds awful.
But it's in VR, so the counters are at the same height as you. You're walking around. You can like hide behind the sofas, and you are at a child's height. And you're like, so weird. And they've got stag helmets on, and it's horrific.
That is an evil genius that came up with that. I love
Yeah,
it.
it looks.
Child's
It
perspective.
just. It
Awful.
looks a bit
Absolutely
like
awful.
the graphics on this.
Right,
Yeah,
so
I'm on the right. I've gone for the chubby dude.
yes.
Okay.
And
It's beautiful.
It's a fantastic looking game, and it
See,
goes on and on. It's got so many different settings and brilliant sort of challenges and stuff. It's, you can see they're doing
This is gonna be one of those games where
just
I
training us.
lose my rag all of the time.
Why is that? Because you fall down.
Because I fall down off of things on every game I ever play. I'm dead already.
You'll come back.
Come here.
Get in.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Go. I watched.
See, Tim A is
Tim
still
A.
doing the rounds in playgrounds today.
No.
Because my daughter came home and said, Tim A. I said, where did you hear that from? She's never watched South Park in her life. She's 10.
Timmy. Oh my god, this is brilliant. It's teaching us to put nails in plug sockets.
It teaches you not to because you die. Although you did get to do it again and
I
again.
did do it
And you
twice.
did do it twice. So you're making no progress. You are not learning.
I'm still here. And she be gonna pound.
Oh, look at that. I mean,
Pound
absolutely. We're not getting divorced. Do you see that?
I'm
How good we work together?
I'm taking my wife to Pound Town.
Absolutely.
It's absolute.
I agreed with that before I fully understood what you just said.
Yeah, that's fine. You went with it. It's fine.
There you go.
So, you know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
Astrobot.
I never played it.
Astrobot, cracking little game.
I wish I had.
I'd say
I
it's like-
raved about it.
It's on PS at the moment. I'd say it's the best game on PlayStation.
That's crazy. Why haven't I not played this? Now, I just got to say, like, I love couch co-op because this is what it was like when we were kids as well. Now the remote, and I'm sitting on my own, just playing these big games with other people who I never see. It's better. I just like, and you're probably going to disagree, but I just like human interaction.
This was what I'm saying.
Laugh sitting on the sofa with someone.
This was what people said. So we did like a little mini video the other week, didn't we?
Yeah.
And when we went live on TikTok, people said to me afterwards they really liked it was us two together playing the game.
Yeah.
As opposed to playing a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
I'm like, I used to come around yours and we would play Super Bomberman.
Yeah.
Until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That was it. And GoldenEye.
Oh, I'm sure we played a lot of GoldenEye. I mean, that was just one of the most incredible games.
But Super Bomberman,
one of the
just
brilliant multiplayers as well.
Yeah.
Which is good. But this was the only way we could do it. We didn't have. You couldn't just do things remotely and streaming and all that now.
No, I got to play the remake of Monkey Island recently.
Yeah.
And I had this. They put in a nice nerdy bit at the beginning that was meant just for our generation. So it's all downloaded. You could click a button and it put it to the old school graphics. Amazing. But at the beginning, you had to prove that you had the game, and they brought up the 2 cardboard discs.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I forgot about it. You had to make the pirate's face.
Yeah.
And line them up. And when you copied the game, someone would give you a cardboard cutout that they'd printed.
It wasn't really foolproof, was it?
No.
Because you could just recreate one of those dials, and then you could didn't matter.
And nobody knows what on earth we're talking about.
No.
But yeah, you had a cardboard disc with half a pirate on there, and it'd say, line up the one who's got patched eyes with this, and then give us the number. Whatever. It was. And they put it in the digital version. I was like, you know what? That was
That is fantastic. I need to play that because I really like that. Because the memories just come flooding back. That was such a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty tedious changing the discs constantly. I had it on my Amiga 500, which I turned into an Amiga 500 Plus by spending £80 on a half megabyte upgrade. Wow. I didn't. I think I got my dad to. Yeah. But it was 12 discs. You were constantly changing the discs.
8 discs.
But you would so
that was it. You had to go back, didn't you? You know, you're going into that room, so you've got to go back to.
Yeah. And then you need to go back there because you've just forgotten them and we'll work something else. So,
I said to you about it the other week. It was the bit when I picked up the red fish and you gave it to me. He said, I don't have any use for that. It's a red herring.
Yeah. I bet I'd see it through as a whole new, a totally different perspective if I played it again.
Yeah.
There are loads of things I'm sure went over my head.
Yeah, and then Sea of Thieves put it all into theirs, and that's been fun.
All right, we need to do a pirate theme podcast at some point. Right? We need to start there and then watch a bit of the Sea of Thieves as well.
Yeah, that'd be good. There's actually more on topic than that. There's one called Skull and Bones. Just come out.
Is that Ubisoft's? Is that the new
one?
I
think so. Yeah.
Hasn't got the best reviews, or is it getting better?
It's getting better. Getting better. There's like a niche.
Right.
There's people that play it and they're like, this is my game now because it's not toxic gameplay. It's like you go and play the game, no one can kill you. You are playing the one-player mission.
Right. Okay.
If your mates want to come and join you, you can have like 4 boats.
Yeah.
Instead of one person with 4 people in the boat, like dominating it.
Yeah.
You can't kill other people unless you enter them into the PvP player versus player PvP zone where you can go and play. So you can actually get on and actually enjoy the storyline as opposed
acronyms.
Thank you. We'll teach you about sweats and if someone's being
sweatpants.
No. There's sweats and someone might be a salt. You want to learn all about
sweats and salts.
Yeah.
What about a salty, sweaty? I don't know, sweatpants. Anyway, we'll get back to that later. I wonder if you could share with people a little clip down the line. I don't know whether we can put this in, but when we went and did the VR escape room because we were pirates.
Yeah.
And then we took a video of us of what we looked like in real life, and it was just 3 bumbling middle-aged men in an empty room just walking into each other.
They were a bit pissed that they had a curry.
They were a bit pissed and they had a very hot curry. I think you were weeping because it was too hot. It was very sweaty. Yeah. But it was, in our minds, in the VR, it was great. Yeah, we're pirates. And then in reality, 3 men walking into each other.
There was this octopus, wasn't there? And its arms kept talking around. Like, you load the cannon.
There was a kraken.
And you look back and it's me and Drew going, just wandering around. I keep going, we'll call him Nelson. Admiral Nelson.
Yeah.
Kept on trying to walk through me. I'm like, I'm standing here.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm a person. We were there in a warehouse.